Thousands of healthcare workers are rallying in Oakland this morning, demanding better working conditions they say will improve patients' health care.
The number of people with serious mental illness is growing rapidly, and families who have to deal with it say sending them to jail should not be the only solution.
This is a time of hope. This is a time of re-strategizing, recalibrating, and how we gonna show up in City Hall to demand what we deserve through the budget, through legislative actions, and how City Hall comes out of City Hall and show up with us and for us in our community.
We started another program called Havens for Black Healing. And this is an amazing program where we're actually training credible messengers. And these are people who are from the community throughout the city of Oakland, West Oakland, Central and East Oakland, to actually be conduits for individuals who need services and connecting them to services.
We all understand the culture, we understand what's going on, we understand the demographic, we know, the area, we know all of what it is we're dealing with.
Compassion, understanding, flexibility first. Let that be your first line of offense and defense when you're working with our people.
From the hood and for the hood. That used to be that one that was doing the violence, educating our people, protecting our people, providing for our people, a resource.
The outreach is to build long-term relationships in the community and linking individuals to mental health services and pro-social services.
Mental health, psychosocial assessment. You got to learn how to do all of that. You don't just sit at a table and pass out flyers. You got to learn how to advocate outside of your comfort zone. If you're only used to doing one thing and seeing one type of people and seeing the same people all the time every week, you can't really do outreach. You see 95 abandoned cars. What does that mean? Somebody's living in some of those cars. So how are you going to find out about that information? You got to be resourceful. You have to have humility. When you go into an area that you're not accustomed to, that's not like your area.
Those who have been inside of the cave, physically, mentally, socially, psychologically, are more inclined or more likely to lead those who are still inside the cave out versus someone who has never been inside the cave.
That's the best way, I feel, to change things and reach the community, is be genuine, be honest, be caring.
Outreach is what I do. Boss is helping me to be able to see how to structure it and how to properly lay it out and strategize to have a greater and a bigger impact on covering more ground, finding out what's going on in the neighborhoods and in the community so that we can be able to deal with it.
We have to be willing to go the extra mile in order to make a difference. I'm sure they've had other programs that have come through and said they were going to do something and then got too hard, they left. And our goal is to not let it get too hard. And we're going to, heal each other while we're doing it.
Impact is about change. When you can get somebody to think different and feel different about what they do and about themselves, you have some impact. Might not be anything big. Like I said, it could be going from soda to water, from cigarettes to a patch, working your way through all of it. So our outreach is ongoing, it's engaging, it's continuous, it doesn't stop.
Everybody in this city has to come together, put our differences aside, and and care about one another. We're all human. We're all human. No matter what color we are, what religion we are human.
If we come together like this is power.